Welcome back to my channel. The coin spotted A is best top 4 coins 1. You want to miss we're diving into the world of United States coins? Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. Top 1, the 2000. Jefferson nickel, covering its full historical context, design, production, rarity, and numismatic significance in about 30 mini-paragraph store of info. The nickel's origins. The first U.S. 5-cent piece. The shield nickel debuted in 1866. Created to replace silver coins hoarded during the Civil War, its copper-nickel alloy 75/25 became the standard for future nickels. The shield nickel's design included arrays. Version 1866-67 and a plain version 186783 in 1883. The Liberty Head V nickel, designed by Charles Barber, placed the shield. Early 1883 V nickels omitted 5 cents, enabling fraudsters to gild them and pass them off as $5 gold coins. Later that year, 5 cents was added. The Liberty Head nickel struck until 1912. In 1913, 5 clandestine issues were made, now legendary and extremely valuable. Buffalo to Jefferson in 1913. James Earl Fraser introduced the Buffalo nickel. Featuring Native American and bison imagery, this design saw circulation until 1938. But its details wore down rapidly in commerce in 1938. Felix Schlag's Jefferson nickel replaced it. With Jefferson's portrait and Monticello on the reverse, Jefferson nickel design and alloy from 1938 to 2003, with World War II silver exceptions. The Jefferson nickel used the classic copper nickel, 75% Cu, 25% Ni alloy. It measures approximately 21.2 millimeters in diameter, weighs 5 g, and has a plain edgerly designs. Lacked Jefferson's initials. In 1966, his initials FS were added below the portrait. Wartime from mid-1942 to 1945. The alloy temporarily changed to 56% Cu, 35% Ag, and 9% Mn to conserve nickel. 2000. Mintage figures in 2000. The U.S. Mint struck Jefferson nickels at 3 facilities. Philadelphia, 846,240,000 coins P Mint. Denver, 1,509,520,000 coins D Mint. The highest of the year, San Francisco, 4,047,993 proof coins Smint. These large numbers mean typical circulated cents are common and low-valued base value in circulation. 2000 D nickels are worth face value, 5 cents in circulated. Specimens MS60, MS63 are slightly premium, 22.50 cents, high-grade full. Steps examples: sharp detail on Monticello steps have sold for $1,900, for example. MS67 full steps proof coin values. Proof nickels from San Francisco's Mint were intended for collectors. Struck with mirror-like finishes, average proof coins are modestly valued. $1, $2, mainly appreciated by typeset collectors. Noteworthy Mint errors: double-headed 2000 P. Error ***, struck with 2 obverse dies, yielding Jefferson on both sides. Estimated value carved into collector's lore at up to $20,500 misaligned. A 2000 DM68 example sold for $1,120. Rimber errors. Dramatic edges raised by die misfeeds. Sold at about $650. Defective planchets. Abnormal blanks. Giving off color or incomplete strikes are collector favorites. Off-center strikes. Retained die breaks. Rotated dies also appear occasionally. Values vary based on severity and grade. Die doubling versus errors. Die deterioration. Doubling DDD is a common die wear effect, creating faint shadowing, but it's inexpensive and often misidentified as a rare. Error collectors should differentiate between DDD and more dramatic double die varieties or true minting. Anomalies: a recent discovery of the decade, a coin recently graded with multiple rare anomalies doubling. Ghost date. Misplaced mint mark has made numismatic headlines, though details are under embargo. Such finds underscore that even well-searched series can still surprise grading. In professional evaluation, coin grading MS1 to MS70 matters immensely. MS65 Plus brings significant premiums. Proof error coins should be slabbed by reputable services PCGS, NGCA and ACS, both to verify and to secure value. Even minor anomalies like rotated dies can yield $5 to $15 in circulated. Collecting. Tips: look for full steps, sharply detailed. Monticello steps on Denver coins. Inspect rims and die areas for burrs, die cracks, misalignment, under magnification. Check for die doubling, ghost dates. Rotated mint marks, unusual color or odd planchette textures often reveal defective blanks have. Interesting coins, graded errors, and proof examples increase sharply in value when authenticated. Key takeaways: the 2000 Jefferson nickel is abundant. Most are worth just 5 cents. Few uncirculated or proof examples reach up to $50, $100 in high. Grades: rare error varieties can skyrocket in value from hundreds to tens of thousands. Awareness, magnification, and professional grading are essential for detecting valuable specimens. Summary: rich lineage dating to 1866. Shield, Liberty, Buffalo, Jefferson standard specs, 75% CU, 25% Ni, 5G, 21.2 millimeters, plain, edge, enormous, 2000 mintages, P846M, D1.51B, S approximately 4M proofs, circulating coins, mostly face value. Key types: unk, mint errors offer collector intriguing, exceptional errors, double-headed, off-center, defective blanks are numismatic jackpots. Top to the 1987 Jefferson nickel, covering its history, design, mintage, value, errors. In collecting tips, nickel origins, and series contexts. The Jefferson nickel began in 1938, placing the Buffalo nickel, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse, composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. At 21.21 millimeters and 5 grams, it remains consistent through 1987. This series has seen minor obverse changes, but by 1987, it retained Felix Schlag's classic portrait and Monticello, reversed 1987, Mintachen, 1987. About 371.5 million nickels struck in Philadelphia P. Denver, deminted around 410.6 million. San Francisco S. produced approximately 4.23 million. Proofs: face circulated value. Most circulated 1987 nickels are only worth face value 5. However, uncirculated coins MS60, MS63 begin to hold slight premiums around $25 to $1 higher. Grades like MS65 range from $2 to $10, while MS67 examples can fetch $20, $50 full. Steps varieties: coins with full steps FS sharp. Complete stairs on Monticello's reverse are highly prized. A 1987 FS nickel can yield $10, $100 depending on grade and mint. Top tier FS examples, for example MS67 68s, have sold for hundreds, sometimes over $300. Proof coins: San Francisco's proof nickels are collector focused, not for circulation. Standard proof pieces typically sell for $2, $5, but premium grades can go for $10 plus. Mint errors and variety off-center strikes can fetch $20, $300 plus depending on size. Circulatable die errors, doubled lettering, or imagery are valued at $25, $100 plus. Die clashes, faint impressions from opposite dies typically go for $10, $50. Filled dies causing missing or weak letters collect $5, $50. Rare graders note broadstruck, double-struck 1987 P errors, for example. One MS63 piece broadstruck sold at Heritage in 2004. Die deterioration, doubling common on Jefferson nickels. Die deterioration, doubling DDD, is a wear effect and not valuable. Worth only a few cents above face. Error market and community insight. Reddit users confirm that off-center errors are worth $10, $15. Cood errors, metal blob on the rim sell for $20, $50. Auction records and market demand. Gainesville Coins notes a 1987 PMS 67 regular strike auction record of $329. Gainesville also reports FSMS 68 specimens reaching $1. 800 third-party guides show Denver FSP, CGS, NGC grades sometimes exceed $2. O proof deep cameo, DC AM 1987S examples can reach up to $3,200. Collecting advice for added value: look for full steps with clear 6 risers. Check under magnification. Inspect for visible errors like off-center, doubled dies, Coup defects. Send promising pieces for grading to services like PCGS. NGC grades like MS67 Plus or FS certification multiply market value proof nickels with cameo or deep cameo contrast also appeal to premium buyers. Summary: the 1987 Jefferson nickel is generally common and worth face value unless uncirculated or arrow-struck. In circulated coins, MS65 Plus can climb to $20, $50 plus, with FS examples pushing beyond $100 proof coins, 1987S range, $2, $10 plus, with premium versions fetching Morera and variety pieces off-center double die. Coud can go from $20 to hundreds or even thousands for rare high-grade or FS varieties. Top 3. The 1985 Jefferson Nickel Liberty, 5 cents, covering its history, specifications, mintages, values, errors, and collecting tips. Nickel background and series. The Jefferson nickel began in 1938, placing the buffalo design, featuring Jefferson obverse and Monticello, reversed by Felix Schlagmade, with a 75% copper, 25% nickel alloy, plain edge, approximately 21 millimeters diameter, 5 grams weight. The design remained consistent in 1985, with Jefferson's initials FS added to the obverse post 19,661,985 mintage S. Philadelphia P minted 647,114,962 nickels in 1985. Denver D struck 459,747,446 that year. San Francisco produced 3,362,821 proof strike. Circulation and basic value circulated coins are virtually always worth face value. 5. Uncirculated mint state MS60M63 coins fetch $2 for Ms65 examples may be valued around $12. Auction records show them a 66p at $373 full steps. FS premium full steps equals sharp 6-step detail on Monticello reverse. 985 DFS. Uncirculated prices range $4 $50. MS66 FS sold for $5,461,985 PFS. Rarely MS65 Plus. FS MS67 sold for $3,120. Highest known FS coin. MS67P fetched $9,066 proof coins. 1985S proofs attract collectors for cameo contrast and mint finish. Typical proof value $6 $110. Gem proofs DCAM can reach $1,500 plus mint and strike errors. Collectible off-center strikes, broad strikes and clipped planchettes appear commanding $20 $300 plus double die obverse DDO errors exist. Known examples selling for tilde $550 die cracks, cuds, repunched mint marks sometimes occur. Values depend on severity. $5 $50 plus wavy step trail errors, a die hubbing. Artifact starting in 1986, a rare and collectible. Most apparent doubles are actually die deterioration. Doubling DDD common and low value market records and auction highlights. 1985 PFSM 67 Plus sold at Heritage for $90,661,985 PM66 regular. Strike achieved $1,725 at auction. I'm PMS67 FSP achieved $3,120. Denver MS66 FS fetched $546. Collecting and grading tips. Inspect Monticello. Note proof contrast. Cameo or deep cameo proofs fetch top dollar error coins should be submitted to PCGS or NGC for verification. Real off-center or DDO increases value. Avoid confusing DDD with rare doubled dies. DDD is common and low value. Keep coins uncleaned. Original toning and surfaces preserve value. 30. Proofs and FS errors and high grades are best candidates for encapsulation. Semi 1985. Nickels in circulation equals face value in circulated MI65 plus coins range $12 $373. Full steps examples, especially P mint, can bring thousands, with top tier coin at $9,066. Proofs valued $6, $1, 500 error coins off center. DDO Broad strikes fetch from tens to hundreds depending on rarity. Top 4. The 1983 Jefferson Nickel. 5 cents coin series background and composition. The Jefferson Nickel debuted in 1938, placing the buffalo design with Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Both, by Felix Schlaget, retains a precise 75% copper, 25% nickel alloy, weighs 5.0 g, and measures 21.21 millimeters in diameter. With a plain edge designer, Schlag's initials weren't added until 1966. Just below Jefferson's portrait, 1983, Mintageson, 1983. Philadelphia minted 561.6 million nickels. P-Mint Denver produced 536.7 million. Nickels D Mint San Francisco struck 3.28 million proof-only Nickels S Mint. General circulation value. Most circulated 1983 P&D nickels are worth *** face value 5 in uncirculated condition. Miss 6, OMS 63. They're typically valued at $1 for dollars higher. Mint state examples like MS65 fetch around $12. With auction records showing MS66 at $1.88 full steps FS. Premium full steps coins defined by 6 distinct Monticello stair risers are highly coveted. Philadelphia FS examples: MS61 FS approximately equals $2. MS63 FS approximately equals $20. MS65 FS approximately equals $575. Auction record MS66 FS at $4,800. Denver FS coins show similar tiered values. MS66F selling for around $2. 185 proof coin, details proof 1983S nickels. Feature mirror finishes and were minted strictly for collectors. Typical proof values hover around $4, $8, rising to $15, $40 for top grade examples. Notable collecting factors: FS designation vastly increases value for both P and D mint coins. Proof coins with deep cameo or cameo contrast are especially attractive to collectors. Mint state coins graded MS65 are generally worth more than the grading cost, warranting slab submission. Common errors and varieties: die deterioration doubling DDD is frequent on Jefferson nickels and usually carries little extra value, though not as common in 1983. Collectors search for off-center strikes, double dies, or coups, which can vary from tens to hundreds of dollars if verified proof. Error coins from 1983 are rare, but may hold additional value depending on flaw severity. Auction records and rarity. Ms. 66 FSP auction record of $4,800 highlights significant rarity. Philadelphia MS66. Regular strike sold at $188. Indicating collectible demand, MS66Fs achieved $2,185. Reflecting FS value, strength grading, and authentication advice, use a loop to examine. Monticello step detail crisp edges equals FS qualifications. Admit promising coins error, or FS examples 2. Grading houses like PCGs or NGC for authentication name for coins with untouched surfaces. Avoid cleaned or whizzed examples, as cleaning devastates collector value. Final takeaways: circulated 1983 nickels are nearly all face value rarely above 5 to 10. Uncirculated coins MS65 plus range from $12 $188 depending on grade. Full steps Fs drastically enhance value. MS6XS examples sell for $2,000 for $8,000. Proof versions hold modest but collectible value for dollars plus, especially in cameo conditions. Summary: the 1983 Jefferson nickel is common in circulation, but truly valuable specimens. Arihagrad uncirculated coins. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe our my channel for more videos.